So let's talk about you actually get the incoming call from the client. And, I think this is important. If you find yourself getting rate shopped a lot, if you haven't streamlined your process, automated your process, if you're not getting the strongest realtor referrals, whatever is going wrong, if you find yourself getting rate shopped a lot, you need to take the time and go back to taking applications up front by phone. And I know for a lot of people that will sound foreign because that's what they do, but I know a lot of people, especially in Southern California, where everybody feels very tech powered and tech savvy and forward thinking, they're like, no, just send me the online application. I'll do it tonight in my pajamas or whatnot. And you've now missed an opportunity to do that pre-framing. You've missed an opportunity to build rapport. So if you find yourself getting rate shopped an excessive amount, and if you're not taking the full application up front, then you need to go back to basics. And you need to realize that you've done something wrong in your funnel, in your digital presentation, and the way you're getting referred. And you need to go back to basics and take those applications. Here in my neighborhood, there's a guy that's about a 35-year veteran of the industry. He is very tech savvy, but the one thing he does, his name is Rob Levy. You should look him up. He's a great loan officer. One of the things that he still does is he takes every application by hand. And he's like, Scott, I've been doing this for 35 years. I can basically take a full 1003 in 5 minutes. And he says, I have 3 talking points when I take the 1003. The first thing I say is when the rate comes up, he stops, he gives a dramatic pause, and he says, look, if you're getting ready to make a mortgage decision based off of who has the lowest rate, you are about to make the biggest regrettable decision of your life, because somebody that doesn't know what they're doing is going to quote you the lowest rate to get your business, and you will be lost. The transaction will fall apart. You won't get what you were promised. Very dramatic. This is what can go wrong if you go with the low cost leader. If that's not enough, he says, as he goes through the application, he's like, okay, any car loans, da-da-da-da. And they, most people in America have a car loan. And he says, cool, what's your interest rate on the car loan? Always, again, dramatic pause. And he uses this opportunity to tell the client, hey, look, I'm taking 20 minutes of your time to help you buy a $500,000 asset. I'm guessing you spent 9 hours at the car dealership buying a $25,000 asset, which is really a depreciating asset. So it's not even really an asset. And after that 9 hours and after fighting and haggling and whatnot, you mean you can't tell me the interest rate on that car loan? I challenge anybody without looking at their banking account right now. Tell me what the interest rate is on your car loan. And if you're right, I will send you a crisp $100 bill because you're wrong. Nobody knows what the interest rate
3.75%.
Mike, I give you a lot more than $100 bills. Nobody knows what their car loan is, right? But everybody knows that their payment is $352 a month because that's what they write the check out for. They see the automatic payment go out. So he uses this as an opportunity to tell the client, look, the interest rate doesn't matter. Just like you sat there and haggled and fought and whatnot, what matters is your payment. So let's focus on the payment, just like you focus every month on the payment of your car loan. Let's set you up on a plan and trajectory to be a homeowner. And I promise you the rate might fluctuate from day to day, but your payment is going to be in a range that you can afford, and you're not going to lose your house like so many people did in 2009. He said right there, the dramatic pause about making the biggest mistake of your life if you're just thinking about rate, plus the car example. 90% of people never ask him about the rate again, and they just take his word for it through the entire transaction that he's watching out for him because he is. He's a good guy. He's a good loan officer.